Okay, guys, I'm back with the last part. Um, we were talking about the Lord is my shepherd, the 23rd songs, which is the Lord is my shepherd, we shall not want. And I had already explained to you what a shepherd is, and you can go back on the video prior that I did a few minutes ago, and I explained to you what a shepherd was, and I also explained to you I was breaking down how the Lord is our shepherd and we like nothing. And we don't have to like anything because a shepherd takes care of his sheep. He do. He guides them. He takes care of them. He feeds them, and he lets them lay down in the green pastures. Not that's the very best pastures, not the brown pastures, not the molded pastures, but the green, the very green. Green is renewing, restoring, newness. You know, when grass grows, it is a symbolization of growth. Grass grow, flowers grow, a lot of green things, vegetables grow. So if you really think about it, it's saying that he leads you in, he maketh you to lie down in the pastures that is full and plentiful and that grows. Basically, that's all that's saying. And it says, even though I walk through the darkest valley, I'm in the NIV. Yea, though I walk through the valley and shadow is what the actual Bible that most people read, King James Bible. It say, I will feel no evil. So even though you consider, look at, let's just think for a minute. You're walking in a dark valley, and you can't see nothing. My God, I thank you, Lord. You can't see a thing, but all you know is somebody is helping you and guiding you because you're not falling, you're not nothing's attacking you. But guess what? That's because God is walking with you. Even spiritually, we may be going through some things in this time, in these seasons, but through it all, guess what? God is walking with his people. He sure is. He sure is. It said, never have I seen the righteous forsaken or a seed begging bread. And I have this little thing right here that I want to show you. It says, all I had needed, thy hands had provided. Guess what? It says, you're like nothing. Right here, it says, you're not going to like anything. And that's the first thing. The first thing is said, the Lord is thy shepherd, I like nothing. All I have needed, thy hands had provided. Everything we need, God's hands will provide. But you have to trust him. You have to believe in him. You have to know that he's your shepherd. And he also, and this is the part that got me. He said we don't have to feel no evil. For what? Thou with us. He with us. So what you gonna fear evil for when you know God is with you? Let me tell you something about me. God has delivered me from a lot of things, and I don't mean to make this personal, but I don't worry about when it comes to God and it affecting my walk with him. I don't worry about people, what you have to say about me, what you have to think about me. Because guess what? I know that God knows me. And he knows my heart. He knows everything about me. He knows how I'm truly, really living. No matter what you may think or people may think, at the end of the day, God knows the truth. Like they said, when the lights go out, God knows the truth. Am I perfect? No, 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 no. But I sure am faithful. And I sure love me some Jesus. And I sure am doing my best to stay in his will and keep his commandments. Let me get back to this word. It says, he will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies and anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow. Did y'all just hear that? That's the fifth one. The fifth verse. You prepare a table before me. God will sit there. Your enemies will think they're winning. And God will make them prepare a whole feast. And they'll have to bless you and don't even know why they're blessing you. Because you God's chosen anointed one. And he said that if you do right and you live right and you trust him and you get out your own way, like Tamla Mann say, change me. Get out the way. You got to get out the way. And when you get out the way and you let him change you, Psalms 23 fits you like a glove. Now, something fit like a glove and something don't fit, like a shoe. Sometimes you put it on and you know, oh my God, I know I wear a size 8, but why this shoe not fitting today? Maybe your feet could be swollen. Maybe you retaining fluid. I don't know, but at the end of the day, we can't be like a shoe that don't fit with God. That's why we have to stay in his will, because the last thing we want to do is not let him hear our voice. That's why I pray day and night. I pray, I fast, I travail, I worship. When I feel anything, I go and I travail. But it says, he'll prepare that table before you in the presence of your enemies, and he will anoint your head with oil. That oil will run over. It says, the cup will just run over. It'll just run over. See this little Powerade that I have in this olive oil? Guess what? It'll run over. It'll start right here, and it'll just overflow. He'll give you overflow, and he'll give it to you right in the presence of your enemies, in your front of your haters, the ones that said you'll never be nothing, you'll never do nothing. A lot of people said, I would never have the boldness to get in front of this camera and talk about the goodness of God, and I don't have the right. But guess what? God says I do. And he's preparing a table right before me in the presence of him. And am I boasting? No, I'm not. I'm humble. But I'm just saying what my God will do. There is nothing my God won't do. Had to get that out. So I'm going to keep on going and finish this up. Surely your goodness and your love or your mercy will follow you all the days of your life. So now, since you done got God to be your shepherd, you done already surrendered. And I told you, you can go to Romans 10:9. That's how you surrender. And then when you get in his face, guess what? He'll prepare that table before your presence in him, and he'll guide you. He'll be your shepherd. You his sheep. We are his sheep. Here are our shepherds. Okay? He's our shepherd. And surely goodness and love will follow you. And how long is it going to follow you? Half of your life? It didn't say that. It said all. My Bible says, you can see it because, like I said, my Bible is old, toe up, and all above. All the days of your life. Not some of the days of your life. All the days of your life. My God, my God, my God. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So basically, you ain't gonna like nothing. Just going over a little summary. You're not gonna like nothing. You're gonna be able to get in the green pastures, the best pastures. You're gonna be led and refreshed with the water. Oh my God. He will guide you along the path for his name's sake. Even though you walk through the darkest dark and the darkest valley, guess what? He's still with you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Pray about it. Give it to God. He got it. And the rod and the staff is going to comfort you. He going to comfort you. If you go through the valley and through the darkness, guess what? God going to be with you, so you ain't even got to worry about it. But the good thing is he'll prepare it right in the presence of your enemies. And I think I could shut my Bible on that. See, that's why you can't fight nobody tooth for tooth, nail to nail. You pray about it. You say, God, okay. See, I don't argue with people no more. I don't argue well. I really don't. Because that gets on my, I don't argue. I give it to God. I pray. Because I don't want nothing taking me out of character with God. So I'd rather say, I love you, God bless you, and goodbye before I argue with you. I really do. Because I know who my shepherd is. I know who God is. And as long as I know I'm right, and if I'm saying it for the sake of Christ, I don't have to argue. Because he said he's going to prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So you all, this is winding up. So you have a wonderful, blessed day. May you enjoy your Sabbath and may you rest.